Welcome back to the Croatian Long Distance Trail. You are joining me at kilometer 1,564 for my 10th week of my attempt to through hike the entire length of Croatia. Last week I hiked through the amazing Northern Velebit National Park, and this week the stunning Alpine landscape continues as I keep making my way south. Together we will explore mountain huts, take in sweeping views, hike through an old battlefield, and encounter some scary animals.
What was that sound?
Make sure you stick around until the end where you will see what the highest point in Croatia looks like. Back on trail today, I took the day off to edit. We hung out by the beach. It was glorious, but got to do 40K again today, so I'm back at it. It was very hard to wake up this morning, so it is a little bit later than normal, but I'll be fine, I'm sure. I hope. Wow, I've been hiking for about half an hour, and I'm already up into the meadow, and it's just incredible. I'm feeling very optimistic about what I'm gonna hike through today. I'm almost at a mountain hut. Really excited to see it. Today's a funny day. It's sort of overcast, so it's quite muggy, and I'm feeling very dreary. It's funny how that can change your mood just a little bit. But overall, I'm doing good. I always feel better physically after my rest days than, of course, before. Can you spot the hut? This is amazing. This is the best lunch spot I've had on the entire trail. I'm actually feeling so relaxed now, and I got to use the outhouse. Maybe I'll show you the outhouse. Here it is. Time to get hiking again. Awesome news is I'm filled up with water again, and my food's lighter, so I am feeling really optimistic about the next 20K. I'm pretty much halfway done my day. Can't say I'm definitely halfway done, but pretty much, so feeling good about that. Wow. And I just saw two hikers, so I feel less alone out here, which is nice. I saw a big brown butt, and I thought for a second it was a bear, but the tail was wrong, and I realized it was a pig. And I was so surprised because I honestly haven't seen pigs in over 500 kilometers. So it was a real crew with piglets and everything. I'm on my final 8 or 9K stretch. I'm pretty sure I can see where I'm meeting Brian in this plain up here. This, my friends, is the best view I've seen all day. I'm starting the day off in this field. It's like a cattle grazing field is what it's used for. So we've heard the cows mooing this morning and the dogs barking. I haven't been very good in the mornings lately. I've been a bit lazy, so it's 7 a.m. when we actually woke up in time that I could have started hiking at 5. So that's really silly to wake up at 4 and not hike till 7. May as well sleep till 6. I have to admit, though, at this point in the hike, I'm just feeling very fatigued all the time. I am on a time crunch to get this done. We only have a couple more weeks in Croatia, and I'm at kilometer 1600 now. So I've got 600 to go still in 2 weeks. So I just have to stay focused, even though I would love to take a few days off to sleep. I've got a big climb right now, and then once I'm up there, I will be pretty much up in the Alpine all day until I drop down right at the end to meet Brian. So I think it's going to be a pretty good day. I'm starting to get into the misty clouds now. I actually haven't really been in Alpine terrain much on this hike, so I haven't been thinking about weather as much in terms of safety. So I'm just realizing, okay, I've got to make sure, even though I'm up in this cloud, that I have enough visibility to keep myself en route and stay safe. I still have good enough visibility, but it feels really spooky all of a sudden. I made it to the saddle, and it's beautiful. There's less clouds on this side, so that's great. I'm probably not going to go in the hut, so I'm just going to hang out at this picnic table and have my first snack for the day. I think I've probably gone about 5K, so I can't hang out too long, even though I'm usually tempted to. Coffee. The next 10K will be probably the hardest part of the day and also the nicest part of the day. Okay, time to go. One of the best feelings ever is looking back and seeing this. I'm feeling overwhelming joy right now. Wow! Oh wow! Unreal day on trail. Oh my goodness. Highly recommend doing this hike if you're only here for a week. Do this whole week worth of hiking, honestly. So good. Dropped down onto this road now, so it's pretty cruisy and less than 10K to go. You might be wondering what I'm doing here. In these drier areas, there were tons of spider webs with massive, scary looking spiders across the trail. So at times, I was knocking down webs several times per kilometer. Okay, I made it home, and this is one of the coolest spots. We have actually brought the van. There are people on the other side of this wall, but I think the van's in a pretty good spot. Just got into the van and I'm about to shower, and I'm sitting in the bathroom looking at our view, and I'm like, this is unreal. Look at where we're at. Okay, things didn't go super well for me in terms of the sun today. I was exposed out there. That's one of the nicest views we've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
It looks like we're in the Alpine.
We're in the Alpine looking out towards the Adriatic Sea.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you that part.
Oh yeah, you gotta show that part. That is the Adriatic Sea.
Got going at 6 a.m. this morning, so I'm gonna have to try to hike 45 kilometers today, and if Brian can't get there, I'll have to hike 50. Even saying it out loud, I'm already so stressed about it. So it is a blistering hot day. There's no wind. It is dry terrain, as you can see. It's 11 a.m. now. And I have to be honest, things are not going well. This is by far the hottest day that I've ever had on the trail. I climbed up into these next mountains and they're beautiful. It is still incredibly hot and I'm sweating profusely, but I did just drink 3 liters of water. I don't think I need to climb too much higher here, so I think I might just cruise along, and the trail is really well marked, which is something that started happening in the last couple days is that I can hear my heartbeat in my ears. Ooh, little bug on there. I can hear it pulsing against my AirPods. That's the first that this has happened. So my heart is working hard, and I'm just going to be really cautious of paying attention to how hard I'm working it. I don't want to overdo it. These are really, really strenuous conditions, and I know that. Okay, time to keep going. There's the trail marker. Beautiful. Nice little cabin here. I can't stop. I gotta keep going. So here we go. I'm back on a section where the trail is not as good and the fluffy flies are back. So it is slowing me down a little bit, but I'm done 26K or 27K. So I'm almost done 30K, which is huge. There's a bunch of deer in here barking away. Right when I was feeling super alone out here, I see a CLDT emblem. That always makes me feel better, knowing that there was another thru hiker here at one point. I just gained this saddle and look at this view. Wow. And the mountains look smaller. After dropping down off that saddle, the sun set and I asked Brian to come meet me to keep me company in the dark for the last few K of my day.
Oh yeah, we look cool.
I've got a couple K left and Brian came. No, I'll do this.
What was that sound?
Is that a dog? What is that? What is it?
It might be a bear.
I don't think bears make that noise.
It's a cow.
Oh, we're scaring it.
Oh, cow, baby. Are you still filming?
Yeah. Back home, showered. I'm trying to eat the sandwich and we're just gonna go right to bed. Turns out we are pretty sure that was a cow that we encountered in the dark. Everything's scarier in the dark. Brian hiked with me for about 3 or 4K, so that was nice to finish off my day at the end there. 45K day, and you can probably tell by how I'm talking. I'm exhausted. Good morning, I'm back on trail today, and it's a 37K day or something. First 5K will be pretty chill, and then I'll head into some more mountains. I had a good day off yesterday, got my video completely scheduled. Brian's gonna meet me because there's so few water sources. He's gonna be my water source. So he'll meet me halfway for lunch and water. And then hopefully I'll be good in terms of hydration. I'm on my big climb. It's intense. Very intense. I don't know why, but this morning has gone by so quickly. I've already done 19K. I only took one break. And I'm just feeling like maybe something has shifted in my body and it's able to cope with the heat a little bit better, I think, than before. I've not seen a river in so long. Wow. These trees are everything right now. Brian just messaged me and he told me it's 41 degrees Celsius. I'm at the van. Hoi.
Is that a Krista?
Today's gonna be a massive day. I already know it. I'm going up into mountains. I'll be climbing, I think, 2,000 meters or even more today. Only 11 days now of hiking left. There's Brian. See ya. So today is my 11th to last hiking day. And although that sounds very exciting that I'm almost done, I think I'm starting to feel a bit depressed because I don't want it to be over. I never feel ready for through hikes to be over, I'm realizing. I just want to try to really enjoy and cherish these days. I also know that it's going to be really hard today. So I'm feeling both things at once. Okay, I've approached the bottom of the climb. I've got a 1,000-meter climb now. I climb and then I drop down to a mountain hut over the next 11K. Let's go! I'm trying to get into like a hyped mindset. Here we go, 1,000-meter climb. I just got to a road that has vehicles on it and I don't know how to explain it because it's just a feeling, but I just feel weird. Just feel weird about it. I don't know, it has a vibe or something. So, yeah. Bit freaked out right now. I'm entering massive terrain now. When you can see how far you have to go, it's a real shock. Wow. I know it's possible, but it's always surreal to see how far I'm actually gonna go and how high I'm actually gonna climb today. I just told you I had a really eerie, icky, freaked out feeling when I got to this road. And I can see ahead of me on the slopes, there's some old tanks. So this must have been a battlefield. I don't know how else to explain it except for I can feel some sort of energy here. Okay, so the trail brought me right here, the tank. I don't see a marked trail, so I guess I'm just GPS wayfinding. I found this little patch of shade, so I stopped for a break. I've got 300 vertical meters to go, super steep climb to this first peak. Break's over, time to climb up and over this peak. And in looking at the maps, I realized I'm gonna be hitting the highest point in Croatia today. Wow! So I think it's 1,800 meters or 1,850, something like that. So I'm gonna summit the highest peak in the whole country and of course on the trail today. Great, I made it to 1280. I'm gonna drop down there to the mountain hut. The next mountain I gotta climb still looks really far away. It's way over there. I've gotta climb up the next ridge line all the way to the tallest point of Croatia. Okay, I made it to the mountain house. Time for me to eat my lunch. It's time to summit the tallest mountain in Croatia during the heat of the day. Planned that super well, but it's happening. This is a big journey. Look at this place. Tallest point of the CLDT, tallest point of Croatia. Oh. Oh. I made it! I made it! Tallest point! Oh. Time to leave the summit. 8K until I see Brian, and it is basically straight down for that whole 8K. So I decided to wear my jacket for some sun cover. So although the Via Adriatica is also a long distance trail, the CLDT doesn't always follow it. I'm going left where that route is going right here. I don't really know why, but I've learned sometimes I'm on the VA, sometimes I'm not. I'm just passing by another beautiful mountain hut here. It's quite cute and nestled into an amazing spot. What's cool about hiking every day is I'm just hiking back down all the way down to the valley, and I know I'm ending there today, but I can see the entire mountain range I'm gonna hike tomorrow. It's huge. I think I'm hiking pretty much the whole thing tomorrow. It looks grand. It looks fun. I'm at the point now where the downhill is starting to really hurt the joints. And I'm very excited to get to the bottom. I arrived home at the van feeling humbled by the terrain and the history of the area. At this point, I have less than 2 weeks left in Croatia, and I started to sense the end of this project. Next week, you can join me as I continue walking south. You can subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss it. See you then.